Welcome back to the channel. I decided to make something special for my niece who recently turned 13. She loves fashion, hair, and makeup, just like I do. I always call her my little princess. So it came natural for me to make something befitting of just that, fashion. I decided to make her a vanity. This is where she could have her pretty session every day. I started with a simple concept in mind, just using pencil and paper. Then I went off to Home Depot to start with the supply list. A complete list of vendors will be listed in the description box below. But some of the tools that you'll need the bling wrap, the gold and the silver ribbon, the plywood board, the sheetrock, the wood corner blocks, the screws, screw brackets, the wood decorative frame, the onlays, a Hobby Lobby metallic poster board, some wooden dowels, your choice of rhinestone, bling bling, whatever you want to use. The clear hanging knobs, I've used those. Also, planet rhinestone, the large rhinestones, the crowns, they're from Amazon. So again, there's multiple supplies here that I used, and here are just some of the items used for this project. Okay, so let's get started. Now that we've gone to Home Depot, we've gotten all of our wood pieces, we've gotten everything we need to get the assembly started, okay? We've got the wood cut. All we have to do is just put it together. You've got the brackets. Take your drill gun, okay? Use your bottom base as your center there, as you see in the photograph. Use your brackets, your piano brackets in the back, the long panels, and use the smaller brackets on each of the sides and the center at the bottom. Okay, and that's all you do. You just want to reinforce that. What I did was I used a piece of wood, craft wood in the back, and that gave it a little stability for the back of the board. Now, after your boards are attached and they're pretty sturdy, you want to start reinforcing that board, okay? So I used cordboard, I used the cork, and you'll see you want to cover the entire board for the cork. After you've gotten all of your cork covering the entire display, make sure you go back and check your screw brackets to see if you need any additional. Next, and then you're going to start layering your silver metallic paper inside and out. You're just going to cut it to fit. Cut it to fit. Keep it real simple. The sheets are huge, and you may need 6. I think I got 3 on the inside, 3 on the outside, or maybe 4 on the inside, as you see. And all you do, cut it to fit. I use the heavy duty stapler. Staple it down. If you feel like you want to glue the inside where the corners are, that's fine. But just keep it simple. And I started to put in the bling wrap here just to kind of close up the corners there. That's what you see. Okay, so what I'm referring to as your little cubbies are all of your attachments, okay? All of your onlays, all of those things. So starting with the canvas board here from the Dollar Tree and the ribbon, all I did was take 2. I sprayed 1 silver, 1 gold. I used the Dollar Tree bead bling here and just created the side panels. Your letters, you can buy your letters from anywhere. Any craft store has them. You just make your selection on what you'd like to use. I just kept it up with my theme, silver, gold, pink. Again, keep it real simple. Okay, next are the little cubby holes where the polish and the nails and all of those things go. Dollar Tree, again. Okay, you only need one of those little green planters rings. Just cut it in half. You take your little cubby board, as you see there, bend it so it fits, and I attached it with a hot glue gun. I attached the ribbon on the outside. Once I was done, I spray painted it, add more gold ribbon. That's all you do. And here's one of the onlays that's going to go in the center of the board. All of these onlays you're going to do the same way. You're going to Mod Podge, gold, glitter, silver glitter. That's all you're going to do on all of those onlays. Mod Podge, gold, and silver glitter. Okay, so while you're waiting for everything to dry, you're going to have about 8 to 10 onlays. You're just going to be rechecking your board, making sure everything is reinforced tight. If you need to add more brackets, just go ahead and add more brackets. Make sure all of your gold and your silver, everything's in place. You're going to be adding cork to the bottom, reinforcing it, covering it with the metallic paper. If you have to tighten anything, use your gun, use your drill gun, and just go all the way around the board, the front, the back, the insides, then your corners. You see where the gold trim is. All you're doing is applying with E6000 the wood trim on each of those edges, those corners, okay? And once it's dry, you want to go to the next piece, which you've already painted, your little corner brackets, the wood pieces, and you're using those to attach the onlays because you have to have some type of trim reinforcement in there. And that's all it is. You're painting everything silver and gold according to your design specifications. Use your hand drill gun, drill it in there, get your nice little bag of screws, and attach everything systematically, okay? Under the bottom, I used just the Dollar Tree little craft rug. And then there's, of course, a little initial E. And you're just going to reinforce this board. You're going to go back over everything, check to make sure everything is neat and tidy. You're going to use a hot glue gun in between there and squeeze together those edges to make sure everything is compact. Okay, you don't want anything sticking out. When you're ready, you add the next layer of bling around that trim line. You're going to cover up those edges. Okay, so I use the AB trim here. And you know, before you created your craft squares on the outside, and just moving right along. All we're doing is using Dollar Tree items here. The floating shelf is what I used for her name. I literally used the Walmart letters, applied silver rhinestones, and the silver Mod Podge, the rhinestones and the glue. That's all I did. Allow it to dry and just glued everything together. Okay, so just take a look. Okay, for the final assembly, once all of your pieces are made, everything's painted, everything's dried, you're ready to assemble. Start using your hand drill gun, drill everything in place with the nails, okay? Use your ruler to measure everything, drill it. Also use some E6000 glue behind each piece. And when you have your nail, you'll have the reinforcement. And when you're ready to cover up the nail, just put a little rhinestone on top of it to cover it. Use your peel off letters. You've got your name plate in the middle. You've got your onlays placed right where you want them. You used your nail glue gun to cover up the border there. You've got your lights. I use simple Velcro on the back because, you know, in case one of these lights go out, you can just pull off the whole thing. They're not permanently glued. I just use Velcro because they are string lights, and if one goes bad, it's going to make the whole thing look bad. You've got all of your pieces, your miniature crowns. All I did was use a piece of wood, and I decorated it with bling paper, bling ribbon, glitter, Mod Podge, metallic paper, and I just glued everything in place. Okay, bling ribbon. You see that's gorgeous bling ribbon, and I got that at Hobby Lobby, and just things that I had on hand. The side panels, it's all wood. It's just a basic Dollar Tree wood board decorated with decorative ribbon. Okay, and everything together, I just embellished it and used the Luxe, the royal theme. I just wanted her to feel like a little princess. If you have any questions, just feel free to leave a comment or question below. The final display, you'll see the princess signs and everything, and you'll see here these are the prices that I paid, but they were 50% off at Hobby Lobby. And so what you're viewing now is the final display. With everything set up in her room, she comes and she has all of her trinkets. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave me any questions, suggestions, or comments below, and consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you. Wow.